Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a pretty short video. I just wanted to come and share with you guys one of my favorite recipes, and that is buffalo cauliflower. And all that you will need is, of course, your cauliflower. Now you can have fresh organic cauliflower. I'm however going to use this steam bag that I had left in my freezer, so I'm going to use this, kind of cheat a little, but so I'm going to use that. Of course, you just pop that in the microwave, steam it. And then I also need some flour. You can use almond flour, coconut flour, what have you, but this is just regular all-purpose flour. Some almond milk, some red hot wing sauce from Frank's, and of course some garlic powder, and also I like to add some paprika to it as well. Okay guys, so let's get started. I'm going to take my flour and dump that into a bowl. This is 1 cup of flour. I'm then going to add in my garlic powder. I like to just sprinkle mine in. However, you can, I would say maybe a teaspoon, 1 to 2 teaspoons according to your taste. I'm just gonna shake that in. All right, and also some paprika, and about the same of that. I'm a spice girl, so you know, doesn't bother me none. All right, so now I'm going to take my almond milk, and what I'm going to do is add in that same 1 cup of almond milk. All right, and we're just gonna pour that in like so. And I love almond milk. I'm almost out. I have to buy some more. All right, so now that we have all of our ingredients in here, we're going to now mix them together. I'm just gonna use a little spatula. I'm just gonna mix it all up. I love this recipe, you guys, because it's so quick and easy and super delicious. Like if you ever have a craving for some chicken wings, then this is definitely the go-to to satisfy that craving. So here is our batter. Now we're going to take our cauliflower, pop this in the microwave, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished steaming my cauliflower. It's nice and hot. Before I add my cauliflower into my batter or mix them together, I'm going to first drain this because I did steam it. Of course, if you have fresh cauliflower, you don't have to do this step. But because I went and steamed my cauliflower, I'm now going to add it to this paper towel to soak up some of that moisture from that steaming, because I don't want my cauliflower wet when I apply my batter to it. So just gonna rip it open here and dump it onto the paper towel. Like so. See all that steam? So I let it sit here a while. As you can see, this paper towel is getting all that moisture. I don't want to dump it, but all that moisture is soaking up. So that's of course what I wanted. I'm just gonna mash just a little bit, not too much, because I don't want to break my cauliflower or mash it. And I think that is pretty good enough. So another thing I want to let you guys know is that when you're making it is best to go ahead and only make enough for what you're going to eat. They don't reheat very well, so I would say just go ahead and make what you're going to eat for the day. So 1 bag is more than enough for the day. I'll be snacking on them. Because I use the bag, my pieces are relatively smaller in size. Some are big, some are small. So now I'm just gonna take a couple of pieces and add them in to my mixture. Add them into my mixture here, get them coated nice and well. Once I have done that, I'm going to then take this pan, which I'm using parchment paper. I'm still gonna probably spray it with a little bit of oil on it, just to further make sure they don't stick, but this is completely optional. Just gonna dump a couple pieces in at a time. Very hot. All right, have a couple pieces. So I have a couple pieces in there. I'm just gonna kind of flip, make sure that they're fully coated really, really well. Again, you don't want to be too rough with the cauliflower because it will mash on you. So just take your time with it. Just make sure you get it fully coated. All right, so I am back, and as you can see, I have my cauliflower all placed nicely in here. Again, I use the bag so my pieces aren't like the same in size. I have some larger pieces and some smaller pieces, but taste just the same. So now I'm going to put this in the oven on 375 for 20 minutes, and then I'll take it out, flip it over, put it in for another 20 minutes, and then we'll go from there. All right, so our cauliflower has finished baking. Now it is time to add in our buffalo sauce, and of course I'm using my favorite, which is Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce. So I'm just gonna pour some in here. You may want to do half a cup or so, just enough to your liking. You can always add more, and you can of course add more to your sauce if you want. So seasonings and other condiments you can add in here, but I like Frank's Red Hot the way it is. So once you have that done, you're just going to take a couple pieces and drop them on in like so. Give it a nice little swirl around. Make sure they're fully coated. All right, I'll pull one out just so you guys can see. Super delicious, super delicious. And there you go. I'm actually gonna eat this one now because I'm hungry. They're super, super good. Okay, I'm gonna put the rest in a bowl. Okay, nice and coated. I'm just gonna add it to my little bowl here, my little snack bowl. Into our sauce, give it a swirly whirl, make sure it's all covered up nicely in that sauce. All right, take it out, drop it in here. And if you choose, you can definitely garnish with maybe some crumbles of blue cheese. You can also use maybe some sesame seed if you like, but yeah. Here is my way of making buffalo cauliflower. Enjoy.